Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah.
And we are Three Trail Stitchers. Guess who's back? Back again. It's been a while. I think it's been like a month.
Yeah, something like that.
It's been 100 years.
It's been 25 years since we've done a Flosstube. So we're just gonna, I don't know. We want to do a little wrap up of our December.
Sure.
We had snow for the first time, but it didn't even stick.
I don't feel like you can count that as snow.
Well, but it like snowed for like 2 days, but none of it stuck.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wasn't that exciting news? I went to a robotics competition.
Oh,
That was one day. My team got to go. We get to go to regionals, so that's exciting. And then I got sick, and I've been sick for all of December. I started getting sick before
Lego League.
before that, which was December 2nd. And I still am not 100% because my cough is randomly coming back. So yeah, that's pretty much been my December. It was kind of a Christmas,
Yeah.
kind of a meh.
I feel like all Christmases are that way, so.
Yeah, like we only went and looked at lights once.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh well, it is what it is. Christmas as you grow up is kind of meh.
Boring. Yeah.
So what'd you do?
I worked.
Oh.
That's about it.
But you had a nice Christmas.
My Christmas was fine.
What'd you do?
I worked and stitched, and that was about it.
I didn't even stitch that much.
Watched a bunch of found footage movies that I can't even remember the names of.
I stitched a lot, but I was also, I missed a full week of work.
So Carrie got 3 weeks of Christmas break because she had a week before where she
Which
was
is not exciting, but
not exciting, and not the way you want to actually use your sick days.
no.
We prefer
Nobody
to
wants
use
to be
them.
sick on
Nobody
their
wants to be
sick days.
sick on your sick days.
But anyway, it was my time. So
I finally got my contact lens.
yeah.
And so I can see pretty well. I have to constantly be searching for reading glasses.
Sarah has readers, and she has a little chain she wears them on.
Mm-hmm. I certainly do at
She
work
doesn't
because
listen.
I'm constantly having to take them off at work to look at children and then put them back on to read the computer. And I'm laying them down. I have a couple kids in different classes now that are glasses hunters. Be like, because I used to lose my water bottle all the time. Now they hunt for my glasses. Has anyone seen Miss McDonald's blue glasses? Oh, but it's better. It's much better. So, and I saw the retina surgeon, and he said everything looked really, really good. There's not as much vision loss as there's some peripheral vision loss, but that's really about it.
Well, that's good.
So that all was good news.
All right.
All right.
Let's get
We're pretty
into
boring today.
We're boring
cross
today.
stitch.
We couldn't decide what we wanted to do for this
It's
Flosstube.
New Year's
and
Eve.
We just decided we're just going to do a plain old Flosstube.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I told them that we have to last till midnight, and they both say it's not going to
No.
happen.
It's not gonna happen.
No. Whitney has to get home. And
We got to ring in 2024 in style. Look at all the cobwebs on my.
I want to ring it in
Shouldn't have
style
looked
at
up.
home.
There's a
Hopefully
cobweb
no
on
one's
my
shooting up my house.
chandelier. Classy. All right. So let's get into it. We're going to start with finishes. I have more than 2. I actually have multiple because I did those ornaments, those Lola Crow ornaments. I did 3 of those, and I did this Stephen King.
Yeah, you have a bunch of finishes.
I forgot my Lola Crow ornaments. I put them
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
But those are at my mom's, at my finisher. They're at my finishers,
Yeah.
which is my mom. So, but I think I posted all those on Instagram. I don't know. But then I finished also,
I think you posted them on your Instagram. We need
My
to get back to
Instagram,
posting
yeah.
things on our 3 Trails Instagram.
Bernie.
She's just
Go
saying,
lay down.
she's saying hi.
She's
I
gonna
love
jump
you.
up in claws.
Probably.
I did this Mama Witch cross stitch armadillo, Christmas armadillo with the cactus. I did that. It was pretty quick.
Yeah,
I think
you
I
stitched
finished
that
it
fast.
Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. I don't know. This is on 14 count.
I think you finished it Christmas Day when Mom and I were here, or like you were almost finished.
Yeah, this is like a fabric flare Old Barnwood.
Yeah, something like that.
And I've had it forever because we did that fabric flare of the month thing. And I was like, I'm never going to use that. But it's actually, now I've used 2 pieces of it because it's kind of perfect for that. So I did that. And then I also finished this. Whitney got me this for Christmas in my Advent. This is Agent Whiskey from Kingsman. And so I did that also on the
Barnwood.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good on there.
Feeding my Pedro love. So I did those. And I'm going to frame this one. I think in this, I would rather have found like a wooden frame.
Well, you
but I
still
think
might
it'll be
find
okay.
something.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Because it's a weird size, so I need like a new
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to frame this too. I don't know. But I got to find one I like. I don't know. I feel like framing is something I can do on my own.
Right.
Oh, that hurt. Okay.
I don't
Finishes.
have any finishes because I didn't think about my Lola Crows. So
I know.
didn't bring them with
Yeah.
me.
I have a few. So I did this for Carrie for Christmas, and I didn't get it framed, but it's Jaws, and it's supposed to say Orca on the ship, but I could not get the stitches to work. And I can't remember who this is, but I know they've got one that's like a Jurassic Park and
He has the House on Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
He has some really good ones. I think he has one that's like the poster for the Thing. They're pretty cool. And then Whitney got me a Bent Creek little mushroom and snail. It says, "Not all who wander are lost."
I like that fabric.
I love it. And Mom dyed this fabric and has no idea what colors she used.
Oh no.
It's
I
really
know
pretty.
because it's
It's
just,
probably like a green and a gray, maybe.
or maybe even green and charcoal, because I don't think we had much gray left. So I don't know, but I love it. And when I originally read the pattern, I don't know how to read, so I don't know if you guys know that or not. But I thought the snail was 1/1. It wasn't. The back stitch was 1 floss.
It would still be cute to get like another snail button and put it
Well,
like somewhere
I cannot
down.
find. I got on Just Another Button Company, and they only have 1 snail button,
Oh.
and it's too big.
Oh.
So I might see like if I can find a little snail charm, and like maybe he could be down here.
Yeah, that would be cute.
And then this is
Oh, that's bigger than I thought.
the Traveler. It's Bad Stitch.
Oh. I like that fabric too.
Come on. Ugh. Sorry. I know this is Bad Stitch. I don't even know why I'm looking.
Why are you looking?
Because I want to be 100% sure. Yeah, it's Bad Stitch. Okay, so this is the Traveler. And this is a piece of fabric Carrie bought
That's
me
cute.
for my Advent. I love him. And then I'm trying to wrap up all the mushrooms from Bad Stitch for her monthly mushrooms. And man, I think this is September. I'm sorry, Amanda. I love him. Little frog on a swing. And then this, no, that wasn't September. This was September.
Maybe that's October.
Maybe that's October. No, October's the one I'm working on.
No.
Maybe this, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what month they are.
It's
but
a
they're
month.
Should
great.
have put the months underneath. You
Yeah,
should have
I
yeah, that would have
should've.
been a cute idea.
Yeah, it would have been, but it's too late now. This is December's mushroom. I do know that one.
I like that
So,
one.
and all I have left is October, which I'll show in my whips, and then July. And I didn't do July because there's like 3 different color choices, and choices are hard for me.
They are hard.
Like reading.
I think I like reading. So I think I figured out what color I'm going to do though, but then I forgot to pull the colors to bring over here today. So that's all my finishes.
All right.
All right. That's mine.
All right, so we'll move on to whips. I have quite a few whips because I don't remember what I showed. Whip. So I worked a little more on this since the last time.
She's so good, but she doesn't
This
have
is-
a head. It's kind of
she's
creepy.
headless.
Yule Goddess. Something
Sure.
like that.
Sure.
From Tiny
It's
Modernist.
Tiny Modernist. We know that. And it's got Yule in it.
And this is, I think this is 16 count. Let's picture this plus.
It's really pretty. That's a good color.
But anyway, yeah. Yeah, the reds really pop on it.
Yeah.
I need to remember what it is because I think this would be a good color for the mermaid, but I'm never going to start.
Didn't you originally buy that for the mermaid?
No, I think I bought this a million years ago. Like, it was a smaller piece at maybe a quilter station or something. I don't know. But anyway, I also started in my cool bag from my Aunt Vicky.
Yeah, I went. Oh, so good.
I started the Cactus Cat from Satsuma Street because I want to do all the cats. I've done Christmas and Halloween, and I need to do this one. And then there's a summery one, garden cat.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I started this. This is just on 14 count fiddler's cloth because I thought it kind of looked
Looks really good.
sandy.
Deserty. I like it.
Yeah. So I got the cat done, but now there's like 5 million cacti I need to do, and so I kind of
5 million?
That's a lot of
Close.
cacti.
A lot
There's
of
a lot.
cacti. That's
A
probably
lot.
more than that's in the actual cacti desert.
Right.
And then, is the only other thing? No. I also worked on, I got back out my, this isn't very exciting, but because it's all inside. I got out my greenhouse of oddities from Lola Crow because I do want to go back to it and finish it. And I've just been working on the frame because I was really, really behind. So I have the top pretty much done. So now I'm working down the sides. Pretty exciting. These black lines on this. And then the last thing is Memphis Sarah asked me if I wanted to adopt her Forbidden Fiber Co. Mandalorian kit, which is this.
So good.
And so it came Friday, and so I started stitching it yesterday, and I have Loria. That's what I have done because these letters are gigantic. But that's not bad.
That's
For one day.
Yeah, that's pretty good for one
One
day.
night. I didn't start it till last night, so.
I love, did you get the floss for This Is the Way?
Yeah, she sent me the floss that she had, and the
Oh, I'm totally
I
jealous.
just used a piece of ivory, Ada, because I was gonna do vintage country mocha or something like that, but there's a couple colors that I don't think would have shown up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm not a huge like ivory person, but I think it'll be
It'll look
It'll be good.
Yeah.
good. I think that's it. Right? Yeah.
It's all your whips.
My whips.
I'm
Oh,
sure I
excuse me,
had more
sorry.
whips in this because I went through a phase where I wasn't sure what I was going to cross stitch. So,
I'm sure you do too.
but these are the only two that were in my by my chair, so I grabbed them. This is called, I think it's called North Woods.
Oh, yeah, I like
by Ink
Yeah.
Circles, and it's got like moose and deer and hunters and
I really like that.
I do
kind of
too.
stuff on it. And then this is a quote that Sarah gave me for Christmas in our Advent. And it says, normal is an illusion. I think it says, what is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly.
And it's a Morticia Adams quote.
And so I started it the other night, and I'm using this floss, which you can't really tell so much on the fabric. but
I like at this angle, I can tell there's purples.
It's Bat Tears by, is it Dying for Sass?
Yes.
Is the floss I'm using.
Oh yeah, you can see the purple from certain angles.
Yeah, it's like when the light hits it the right way, you can see it, but like just dead on.
I
it
love
doesn't
that
lie.
fabric.
I do too. I
And
wish
it-
I had gotten a piece of that
didn't-
now.
They just said it's Mystic dark lime green is all they wrote, so I don't really know. Because we bought it at Cecilia's when we went the other day.
I wonder if Mystic is the dyer.
Is
Yeah,
it
Mystic fabric.
Mystic
Mystic Fibers.
fabric.
Fabric. I can't remember.
But, so those are the only whips I brought with me because I don't know. I don't have anything together in my life right now, so.
Well, I'm almost done with the October mushroom. I just have to fill in the skull and the little bit of ground.
Is that same fabric?
This
No.
is
Oh, I was gonna say it
this
looks way
is
redder.
dark currant.
That's pretty.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. And
I'm sure about
then,
that red fabric at Cecilia's.
like I said, I'll have the July mushroom, and then I'll have done all the mushrooms. That's all I'm working on. I've been finishing one and going to the next. So I do have a couple plans when we get to plans. But that's it.
All right. I'm going to show, here, do you want to show that for haul?
Oh.
I mean, I did have haul.
God,
because
crud,
we
I
went
had
to
haul
Cecilia's.
too.
Yeah, I didn't bring my haul either. I didn't have. I'm
a
telling
piece
you.
of fabric, a pattern. I don't know what I've done with it. So.
I have nothing in my life together.
We'll
right
get it
now.
together.
No. We'll make, that'll be our plan for our next Flosstube, is to get our lives together, and maybe we can do a what we want to stitch in 2024 parade.
But I will, Sarah also sent me another, like fully kitted thing, which is really sweet. So she sent me the May the 4th pattern. You probably can't really see. It just says May the, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And it has little symbols. She sent me fabric for it.
Wow.
And the flosses.
Nice.
Whatever. And the
And
Death
a
Star
little
bag.
It's nice. People are nice. So thank you. So I will stitch this. She was like, you know, if you won't stitch it, I'm like, well, I'll stitch it.
If you won't, I will.
Yeah, I like the fabric too.
Yeah, they're
I need to get out
Fiber
my
Code charcoal.
my Rebel. The countdown I bought last year, the Rebellion. I think that
yeah.
is all small ones. I need to get that out and work on it.
Oh, I'm excited. So that's pretty much. Oh, and I bought this piece of fabric. So, but I can show that when I go to plans. So that was really all my.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not all my haul, but it's what I have with me.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Well, Whitney and I also got things down at Cecilia's. I bought this piece of fabric, which Carrie's going to show in her plans. It is Fiberlicious Bewitched, and I'm going to do the same spider quote Whitney's doing on it.
Oh, it looks so good on that.
Yeah.
And that floss is
And then
amazing.
this is Rotten Pumpkins by Night Stalker Calling. So that will be.
Oh, yeah, that'll look good.
Yeah. And then I bought a cute little squirrel pattern, which I didn't bring with me. And then I joined another Patreon. And he goes by two different names, Stitch Picasso and maybe Teeny Weeny Stitch. But they have a book, and it's 63 teeny weeny cross stitch patterns celebrating the U.S. national parks. So I bought this.
It's got some cute patterns.
It does have some really cute ones, because our grandfather took amazing pictures when they would travel, and so I thought Carrie and I could stitch some of them that match his photos, like Arches and Zion, and they went to Yellowstone, and did they go to Glacier?
Yeah, I think they went to all of them.
I
Honestly.
think they went to a bunch of them. And then I bought Cutely Haunted, which I think was originally in the Spirit World zine
That's cute.
by
It's cute.
Stitchy Goodness. And I didn't buy that zine. Like, I have serious FOMO for not buying it. So I'm trying to find the patterns I want. And this is what I'm going to start as soon as I'm done.
How
with
big
the
is
commercial.
that?
It's like 74 by 74.
Oh,
So it's
that's
not
not
going
too
to be
bad.
very big. And I bought all the colors for it. So
Cool.
cool. And that's, I guess I just did my plans. Those are the two things I want to start, is the spider quote and then the Cutely Haunted.
All right.
All
So
right.
just do plans.
Plans.
I really only have, I wanted to start a bunch of stuff over the next 2 days, because I really want to try to not start things in the new year. At least, like, not start until I finish something, maybe. I really need to just finish some stuff. Yeah. So we'll see how well that goes. So I'm going to start, I started the Mandalorian thing. I'm starting a Christmas gift for next year, because I dropped the ball this year big time. And then I'm going to start the Witchy Stitcher Universal Monsters House, which I've wanted to do forever and had the floss for forever. So this is the floss. I'm doing the black and white version, so that's pretty exciting floss there, right? It's just all grays and whites and black. And then I'm doing it on that
so good.
Bewitched. I'm going to do it on this. With this.
Yeah,
I think
gonna
will
look
work.
good. Yeah, that's going to look really good.
So I'm starting this either today or tomorrow.
Dude, I think this is one of our shortest videos.
Oh, I can ramble.
We're not even at 20
I like
minutes
this
yet.
fabric though. It's
do
like,
too.
I wanted to do it on that. I thought about doing it on that Witch's Brew that I like so much, but I think it's too light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I needed something dark. So this is like a darker colorway of the witch's brew almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it works well, and I'm hoping that all the black and gray, I don't get bored with it.
I don't think
you will because I
went
think
back
as you
and
go
forth.
room by room.
I thought about adding a pop of color in each room, like the blood on Dracula's mouth, doing it red, but
Yeah, that's what Athena was doing that. She did a pop of red in every room. Like one something.
which I could see that would be good too.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You
I'm
just have to
gonna
look at the
start
different
it.
rooms and decide.
See what happens, and I'll start that Christmas gift, which I think is going to be like I think I'll work on it like the days that it snows or something like that.
Well, that's a good plan. We're not going to have any snow.
I was gonna
No.
say it's never gonna snow, but
No.
Global warming.
my biggest plan is I'm gonna start a wedding sampler as soon as my floss comes in, which will be, I don't know, sometime in January, they said. But that's the only like truly planned thing I have.
Yeah, there aren't like a ton of sals that
I
I'm
want to
excited
do
about.
that tarot one.
Yeah, but
that's
it
gonna
doesn't come out until later this month, right?
Right,
Or the-
yeah, sometime in January.
Well, okay, so I'm doing the endangered animal sow from Lindy Stitches, but there's only 6, so it's gonna be like every other month. And then, is it Fine Frog?
Oh, yes.
So Fine Frog, I'm sorry, stitching. She's doing it'll start in April. She's doing a fungi and femurs sow, which I am super
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what that
about.
one looks like.
But I want to make sure I'm saying the right name. So let me find one of her patterns to make sure I've got the right name. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves while you're waiting.
The tarot thing is like the tiny
It's
modernist.
Tiny modernist, yeah.
But she said it's a lot. That it's a lot of stitching.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what it looks like. But usually there's like Sal starting, which I mean, like if Lola Crow does a Sal, chances are we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Or at least
true.
At least
start
start
it.
it.
At least start it and then have it sitting
Fine
there.
Frog Stitching, that's who it was. And it's going to be fungi and femurs, or femur and fungi, and it starts in April. So I will definitely.
Yeah. I'm anxious to see what it looks like.
But I don't know, I just don't feel like there's a lot of,
Not that I've heard of yet, anyway.
so just gonna stitch what
I do want to start the Practical Magic pattern from Primitive.
Yeah, we
Hair.
thought
I
about
really do
doing
wanna
that
do
one and then like doing a little Sal because we like that pattern a lot.
Yeah, her shop's on vacation
The
right
Oracle
now.
Sal Facebook page, she's doing like the full moons of the year.
Oh, that's neat.
So I'm thinking she's already released the frames, and that's all free. She's already released the frame, and like I think she's gonna release them on the full moon.
Oh, that's cool. That would
So-
be neat.
Yeah, I think I might do those. But people are trying to decide whether to do them individually or as one big piece.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Oh, I also finished that
We're so
space
good.
pattern that
You did finish that
They're,
space pattern. Where is it?
Stargazer or whatever it's called. What is it called? Star Watcher or something like that. It's at Mom's because I don't need to frame it.
Oh yeah.
When you're sick for a month, you get a lot of stitching done.
That's
You
true.
really do.
I guess
We're
that's
so
it.
boring today. Sorry, folks.
That's it for cross stitch. Yeah. So if you want to like not hear what our little media corner, what we're reading,
We're just gonna be short because we can't remember anything.
They can't remember anything.
reading, watching,
So-
or listening to, this is why we have to do videos every 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when we wait a month, it's like
It's
too much. We
too
forget what
much,
we've stitched. We'll try to get back into the swing of things, but
We
no
really
promises. Reading, watching, or listening to, let's see. If you don't want to watch it, you can go. It's okay. Although this is a short video.
Yeah.
It's really short.
So, I mean, you could hang in for like
yeah,
10 more
you
minutes.
could, you could
It's-
make
it's
it for
pretty
a few more
bad,
minutes.
yeah.
But
I
if you
doubt
don't
it'll
want
even be
to,
10
we'll never know.
because Whitney and I can't remember anything.
Let's
My brain
see.
is toast.
My back. Reading. I've been reading romance novels.
Smut.
Smut. I read Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey, which was really good. It was like a Christmassy read. I read, what was it called? The newest Christmas Notch book by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. The first one was A Merry Little Meet Cute. Can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. I really like those books, but I like Julie Murphy's books a lot. She wrote Dumplin' and
Oh, okay.
but this is not young adult, so don't buy it for your young adult reading fans. I read, what else did I read? Oh, I'm reading the second book in my Mothman series.
Oh.
I'm engaged to Mothman.
Nice.
I can't remember who wrote those. I read a book by Amy. I can't remember the name of it. Amy A. Word. But I can't remember the name of the book.
This video is so bad.
It's terrible.
I know,
like
but
the
it's
worst
good.
Video we've done.
So I thought about like making
We're gonna lose so many
a
followers.
reel like in my thing, like start sharing what I read. I really need to keep track of what I read. I found online like did you see the thing I sent you that was like a book journal?
Yeah.
But it's like
I told you should use your Pedro notebook for that.
yeah, but this is like an online one that you could put into
Oh,
Goodreads.
okay. Yeah.
And you can like,
Well, there's a new app that when you update your phone called Journal,
yeah.
and I think it's just an Apple app, and you can add, like, I'm going to use it for my finishes because you can just put in a picture, and then you can put something with it.
I don't recall.
Yeah,
seeing
I need to
that.
see if I
Well, I
want-
was getting ready to get my phone to show her, and I realized we're recording on my phone.
This one is like, you can give it stars, but it's like $12.
Oh.
I need to look at it more closely and see if it's something I would keep up with, because I, much like everything else, have a tendency to read something and then forget it, because I just read
I do
for
that with
pleasure.
what I watch.
So,
Like
Anyway.
the 3 found footages I watched last night and can't remember.
but yeah, currently in my romance era. You know, it'll change at some point. I'll go back to my murder era or something like that. But
Or your nonfiction era.
my nonfiction era, which isn't as often. So that's what I'm reading, some of it. But if you're interested, I'll start putting it into my stories
Okay.
and make a highlight.
There
I
you
should
go.
do that because then I would remember.
Yeah.
I'm terrible about that. I listened to a Dateline podcast that now, of course, I can't remember the name of because I'm the worst. Where's my phone?
Oh my god.
Hold
This
on.
is so
I'm gonna get
bad.
my phone.
Like the worst video we've
It was
ever
Josh
done.
Mankiewicz.
Ooh, Josh Mankiewicz. That's almost as good as a Keith Morrison.
I think it was called Mortal Sins.
Ooh.
It was about a
I haven't listened to that one.
minister who was up to no good.
Not very godly.
I think it was called Mortal Sins. Mortal Sin. Yeah, Mortal Sin, which was like a Dateline. It's only like 6 parts, and it was really good. I like Josh Mankiewicz. I mean, he's no Keith Morrison.
I was
but-
gonna see if you heard that app.
I haven't updated my phone lately.
Oh. Well. Keep going.
I listened to some My Favorite Murder because I'm really behind on those, and they always cheer me up. I wasn't in the car much because I was sick, so I really didn't listen to much. So all of that is like in the last week. And then I watched some documentaries. I watched one last night, which was a downer, but it was interesting. It's called 11 Minutes. It's on Peacock, and it's about the mass shooting at the music festival in Las Vegas in 2017. And it's like 4 episodes. It was interesting though, because you hear stuff on the news and you don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've watched a lot of documentaries, but then you can't. I watched one called Painkiller, which is about the Tylenol cyanide thing in the 80s and 82.
Which I can remember.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know, I remember it.
Well, yeah, because you would have been old enough. I was 7.
I was 12, but
it
it was
I feel
scary.
like I watched shows. Oh, I finished on Hulu that Murder at the End of the World. I watched that.
Is that all done now?
Mm-hmm.
So
It
I
was
can
good.
binge it? Okay.
I don't know. I watched Silence of the Lambs on Christmas Eve.
Good Christmas movie.
Watched a bunch of like just random movies while I was sick, but yeah. I don't know. That might be it.
All right.
Yeah, I got nothing. Like I literally haven't watched anything worth mentioning.
What are you listening to while you work?
Morbid.
But you started like way back at the beginning and working forward.
Yeah, I'm in like mid 2020 now is where I'm at.
Have you
What a
listened
glorious
to
time.
the?
Yeah.
And I can't remember when any of these took place, but have you listened to the Jack the Ripper series?
I don't think I'm that one yet.
Okay, then you haven't made it to the H.H. Holmes.
No, I have not made it to that one yet. I did go down a Patrick Wilson rabbit hole the other day and watched all the Conjuring and Insidious movies. But that's really about it.
I can't
Like,
even. Oh.
I went down an Ethan Hawke rabbit hole one day and watched Sinister. And
love Sinister.
What else did I watch? There was another one I watched. Oh, Assault on Precinct 13.
oh,
which
yeah, I
is a
haven't
great
seen that in a
movie.
long time.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I might be able to tell some of
Basically,
this.
just been coming home from work and falling asleep in my chair. Like, that's,
Yeah.
and that's unusual for me, but that's how the last couple weeks have been. So.
Well, but you're having to work out of the home.
It's just
now,
this time of year, too.
And
And
it's this time of year, and it's been.
incredibly gray.
I read a thing from the National Weather Service because someone said something about like if you feel like you haven't seen the sun in so many days, it's true because in the last, what was it, Carrie? Like the last 7 days,
it was like 179 hours.
179 hours, and the only clear time there was like 8 hours of clear skies, and it was at night.
Yeah, we had sun.
We had sun yesterday. I feel like there was a tiny bit on Thursday when we went to Branson.
But it's gray again today.
But it's gray again today. So, and I used to be someone that I used to love rain and gray and all of it. In fact, I remember Carrie coming home from a trip she took to Oregon to see a friend, and they went to the U2 concert. And I remember her getting home and telling Mom, you can never let Sarah go to Oregon because she'll never come back because it's her kind of weather. And now this drives me nuts.
It's depressing.
It's very depressing, and I'm so tired. I'm like, I never thought I'd be a person who needed sunshine, but I've got to have some sunshine. It's driving me crazy.
Well, and it's not crazy cold. Like, it's really,
No,
temperature-wise, it's not bad.
Like,
but
if it's gray and snowy and cold and stuff like that, it's kind of like there's a purpose for the gray.
Yeah.
But there's no purpose for the gray other than to depress me. I have been reading absolutely nothing. I did download a book. Carrie recommended an author because I'm kind of in the mood for something scary. And I'll probably start listening to it tomorrow while I clean my kitchen. But I don't remember what it's called now.
Oh, it's a Riley Sager book.
It's a Riley Sager book. That's all I know. I have been listening to, anytime Morbid puts something new out, I've been listening. But I think I'm going to do like Whitney and go back and start listening from the beginning. Dude, I've been watching anything found footage. And I've been watching so many bad ones that I couldn't even. I did finally watch Dash Cam, which was pretty good. I watched one called Ghost Watch, which is a British one. I think it was made in the early 90s. It was okay. I wanted to watch one called Cold Ground, but it was subtitled.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't do that in Stitch. I watched one called Leaving DC, which was a little weird. I watched one called Split Screen, which I guess it's called Split Screen because it's actually two different found footage stories that don't connect. So I was a little confused at the time. What else? Oh, I did watch The Dinosaur Project. It was so bad. I watched Infrared. No, it was okay. I watched Crow's Nest. Don't Feed the Locals. They're so bad. I mean,
Terrible.
it's kind of, yeah, I'm sort of in this. If I see a good one now, like Dash Cam was really good. Like I would recommend, if you're a found footage person, I would recommend. I watched one called The Woodman and I had to pay for it on Amazon. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I think I paid $3 for it. Because I take pictures of it. I don't know. I know there's others I've watched. Oh, I watched one called Mom. It's not as much horror as it is weird. I think that's it. I don't know. I haven't watched any Bob's Burgers, which is can't believe that. Well, I'm up to date on Bob's Burgers, but I haven't watched any. I think that's it. I mean, we are boring gals.
Yeah.
It's that time of year, though.
It is that time.
The sun's getting ready to come out.
Yeah, I think that's not
It's really trying hard.
Yeah, so that's it. That's us.
That's us in a nutshell.
We will try
Towards making
to
that up.
record more often.
Yes.
time's getting away from us. I was trying to see, because that's my competition. So we'll see. We'll see what we get going.
Well, and maybe we can, like, my plan right now is not to make any more plans because I set these goals for myself and I don't meet them and then I get down on myself.
Yeah.
So I'm done with that. But maybe we can plan our next video to say we'll show kind of a what we want to stitch in 2024.
Yeah.
Rather
That's
than
good
a
idea.
traditional whip parade, we can kind of say, you know, I really want to set these things aside and try and get them. Because there's a Sambry stitches that I bought last year during market that I really want to stitch. It's got a Bigfoot in it. So maybe we can say we're going to do that. Get some things together that.
We could do that.
But
That might be more exciting than
other than that,
this.
yeah, than this. We're really sorry. We weren't even that funny.
No.
Okay. Whitney and I weren't even that funny. Oh my God. Is that sunshine?
We're pretty funny.
There might be sunshine coming out.
It's behind a
folks.
cloud.
It's trying really hard. It's really trying. It's not that the sun's not trying. The
Trying
clouds
my
aren't
patience.
cooperating.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go because we got to rage till midnight.
Maybe till 9:30 or
Till
10.
9:30.
We have to watch the Chiefs game. We're like, we're gonna watch all these movies with the Chiefs game's on. So now we gotta watch the Chiefs game.
But
Although,
not till 3:25.
why do we want to do that to ourselves?
We can get a couple
Right.
movies in.
'Cause
Because
it's
we're going
been-
to do it.
It's
We gotta
been
get, like,
real
lunch
bad.
started too.
It's been a hard
Oh yeah,
road.
we got to start. We're having hors d'oeuvres for lunch, and then we're having some fancy tortellini bake for dinner. Aren't you guys intrigued by this?
That should be interesting.
Yeah. All right.
It's all going to be delicious.
Well,
Now, here we go.
Happy New Year!
yeah, happy
New Year!
Woot woot! Happy 2024. It's gonna be real banger.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's going to be great.
All right, so we will see you next time. Hope you stay healthy. I hope you're getting some stitching done, and we'll see you real soon. Awkwardly wave while Sarah figures out